Well, I know that we probably feel the same. Sam will put it more eloquently than me, no doubt. But I love going to the cinema. I love sitting in a room that is nothing like my home, that is 10 times the size of any room we could ever have, with people I don't know, and having a shared experience. I feel that about the theatre too. But cinema can go to places the theatre can't. You know, you can't have an explosion on stage. Well, you can, but it's never as good. And just that shared, you know, if it's emotional, you know that all these human beings, wherever they're from, are feeling the same stuff. It is an extraordinary experience, and it's something I don't go as often as I used to go, because we do have the opportunity to watch films at home, and but when I go, I'm really pleased I've been, and it's something that can't be touched. It can't be recreated in your sitting room. It's just not big enough or loud enough, and you know, to feel that bass in your stomach when the music's playing. It's a breathtaking and beautiful experience that I feel sad that maybe my kids won't experience as much as I did, but I want to force them to.
Yeah, I can't put it much better than that. I mean, I do think that we create. I mean, it's in a miracle in a way that, you know, when I was researching this movie, and I was originally going to set it in a slightly larger South Coast English town called Brighton, and I researched how many cinemas there were in Brighton after the war, and it's a small town, and there were 46 cinemas in Brighton. Wow, and then even in 1980. There were 14, right? I mean, it had gone down, but there were still 14 cinemas in quite a small town. Wow. And now there are 4, right? And so obviously you just think it's been on the wane since the advent of television. So this is no different. But I do think that what we have now, we are preserving that experience. And I think that what's happened to cinemas, which is that the advent of things like Dolby sound and Dolby Atmos, I mean, and surround sound and comfort and food and ease and community, those things we were deprived of during the pandemic, I think we're going to want even more. So I am an optimist about it. I feel like that experience is going to be preserved, and it's really just about getting out there and sending the message. The issue is about keeping the variety of movies available to you in the cinema, so it's not entirely dominated by giant franchises. And that is the thing that I think we're all fighting for, that we can make a non-franchise event movie like 1917. We can make a movie like this, and they're seen in the cinema. So it's up to the filmmakers to just be up for the challenge of making movies that use all the tools of the cinema to make it exciting, to get you in, you know. And that's why, let's face it, that's why we're here. That's why I'm talking to you. It's why we're all talking to each other. We want people to go to the fucking cinema. That's just like, you know, and whether it's to see this or something else, I honestly don't care. You know, I obviously want people to see this movie, but you know, the experience of it is something I really believe in, and it's in the movie. Stephen says, you know, go and sit in the dark where they can't see your face. They don't even know you're there, right? That little beam of light is escape. And I think it is for a lot of people. And I think we have to try and remember that we can escape in a different way when we're not in our front rooms. And it's you know, it's exciting.